Hello, my name's Jared, and welcome to Digital Discipleship, where we create journeys in following Christ. Many times we have the desire to want to know God more and to develop our relationship to follow Christ, but we're left with exactly the question of how? What do I do come Monday? After I've been at my local church and I've heard a sermon and maybe even had an encounter with the Spirit of God or something, but what happens come Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday? And that's exactly what we've made these journeys for, is to answer that question. What do I do? How do I do it? We are here to walk hand in hand with you through video and through other ways of communication, to walk together in this journey of following Christ, to create new rhythms in our lives where many times days and days and weeks would go by and we haven't really dove into scripture or dove into prayer or things like that, just simply because, not a lack of desire, but simply because we don't know how. And that's what these journeys are for, is to help us with that and walk us through that. How we've done this is we've cultivated and created an entire journey that has all types of different acts of worship, different connections together with the group that you're assigned to, or even just through video. And so what we have is times of prayer, reflection times, we have devotionals, we have knowledge checks that kind of ask us questions about it, and many other things. One of the major ones is what we call challenges, which will be issued out every single week. And when you get this challenge, it will be something that we are going to do not just for the week, but for the remainder of the journey. In this detox, we will be doing fasting. So every week you'll be given a challenge starting next week. You'll be given a challenge that will carry not just for that week, but into every week after as well. So by the end of it, we will have 5 different fasts that we are participating in. Don't worry, I know some of you are thinking, are we just not going to eat it all? There are going to be different types of habit fasting and mental, emotional fasting, as well as physical fasting, because it's all going to show us what the actual worship of fasting is all about by acting it out. All of Scripture was given to us for spiritual understanding and natural application. And so these journeys are going to do just that. We're going to look into Scripture. We're going to understand what it is that is trying to be communicated to us. And then we're going to apply it into our lives by walking it out and see what that speaks to us. Throughout these journeys, as we do this, expect to feel a sense of even isolation through these fasts, because we're going to be removing things that you rely on heavily. But that is not true that you are isolated and alone. First off, God is always with us through His Spirit that He has saw fit to place inside of us. But second off, you have the group that you are with. In your app, if you're doing it through the app, you will notice you are assigned to a group and you can message back and forth and communicate to one another through that. We highly encourage you to reach out to one another, keep each other accountable, also encouraging and building each other up throughout this journey. This journey will stretch you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. It's going to stretch you because we are removing things that we're used to, making space for the things of God. I'm excited to kick off this detox journey. I'm excited to kick off this detox journey with you guys, and we will see you later this week.